everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I probably look really familiar right now because I have been bulk filming. You just got to do that when you're into YouTube and you've got loads of filming to do. You just got to do bulk filming. I haven't got time. I've got a bloody creased lid. I haven't got time to be changing, so I do apologise. And black's just universal, so welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I hope you are okay. Is that a bit weird? If you're new here, welcome. I'm Hannah, and today's video, as you can see from the title, I tried to make it like it's a surprise, but you guys already know the title. So I'm going to be showing you, demoing and giving you a little mini review on the new Revolution Pro Powder Foundation Pressed Powder, well yeah, I should say Pressed Powder Foundation. So if you want to see what my thoughts are on this, it's going to be a really quick demo, really quick thoughts, just to show you guys, just in case you want to get it, and then stay tuned. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on when I post, and follow my Instagram at @handsetloose because I'm always active on there. You can see I'm going to be reviewing the Revolution Pro, which is the sister brand to Makeup Revolution, which is a more professional like makeup artist sort of brand, and Revolution Pro. And their pressed powder foundation. Now, a lot of you guys are going to say MAC dupe. I agree with you people. I think this looks like a MAC dupe, but I think because the packaging is so very simple, I wouldn't really say it's like, oh yeah, they've copied MAC. I wouldn't really say it like that because it's very, very simple. Like, every foundation is going to be in a bottle. Every powder foundation is going to be a compact. So it's just what they chose to design it. It's got their name on it. So yeah, it is very, very similar to MAC. Could be a MAC dupe. I've never used the MAC mirrorized skin finishes, but I have used the Give Me Some one for a bronzer, but I haven't used the powder foundation versions. I'm already reviewing a foundation and concealer combo for you. Stay tuned for that, because that will be up soon, but this obviously will be up before. So if you want to see what foundation I'm using, just stay tuned for that. Now, if you want to know what it's like as a powder foundation, as literally as you're applying it to your skin normally without foundation on, then this video isn't going to be for you, because I have already got foundation on. I just want to see if it adds any additional coverage, because it does say apply as a foundation just itself, it will give a medium coverage, but Hannah isn't into medium coverages, so I want to see if it works well on top of foundation, because I know the majority of people will be like, what is it like on top of a foundation? Because some people like an extra bit of coverage, some people actually want a bit of colour to their skin, because powder foundations tend to have colour on it. That is why it's powder foundation. Yeah, I picked up the shade F8. The colour on here is a little bit deceiving, because in person it does look like really muddy and grey, but I tell you now, this isn't the actual shade. It's just giving a sort of reference as to, like, yeah. So this retails for £5 on the Revolution Beauty website. I think this might be on Superdrugs already, I don't know, but on the Revolution Beauty website, which is for everyone, I don't know if they ship everywhere, but most places you can probably get this right now. And there's 18 shades, and they just like run like F1, F2, F3. You can get customized coverage with this, I'm guessing, depending on how much you put on. It has a velvety matte finish. And like I said, you can apply it as a foundation by itself and you'll get, probably they said, a medium coverage, but as Hannah loves a full coverage, so I'm going to be showing you if it does that, or if it adds additional coverage to your general foundation. So if you want to wear a light foundation but you want a bit of powder to give an extra bit of coverage, then this will be for you. I'm hoping this isn't going to be cakey. I do like the packaging. The packaging's really sleek. As I said, this is what it looks like. As I open it, this is what the packaging looks like. It's plastic. It has that MAC fibre. It's really, really thick. Comes with like the shade and all the ingredients at the back. Yep. It has talc and mica, so I'm guessing this might have flashback. I don't know. It does come with 8 grams of product, so that's pretty decent. It does come with a little press thing when you open it here. This is the shade that I picked up. I picked up F8, and F8 looks a tad bit light, but I think it'll be okay. I don't know. It does come with a little mirror, so like, hi. And then if you put it up, it does come with a little bit of a compact, but Hannah never uses these. So yeah, I think that, and it has that little space here so for it to air out. So yeah, £5. The packaging is a little bit like fiddly. Like, it's not like sturdy packaging, so if you did drop this, more like it's going to break. But at the same time, it's £5. I don't really want luxurious packaging. It's just something I just want to quickly put on. It's not like as sturdy as MAC, but it is only £5. So you get what you're given, sort of thing. You get what you pay for. But I don't know if the shade is going to be too dark, like too light for me. Bearing in mind I have got a foundation that's really dark for me right now. And I've literally just got foundation, concealer and powder and eyebrows. So I look a hot mess. But hopefully this will sort us out. So it does say a velvety matte finish, and the foundation I've got anyway is velvety matte. So I'm going to grab my Blank Canvas Cosmetics F20 foundation brush. It hasn't got anything on it, I just sprayed it a little bit. But what I'm just going to do, I really hope, I'm just scared because I've never used a powder foundation before. And I don't know what I'm meant to use, but I'm probably just going to do a patting motion onto the foundation, on top of the foundation. I really hope this doesn't separate the foundation. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm really hoping it doesn't, but anywho, I'm just gonna swirl my brush. Whoa, I don't know if you can tell, it's a lot has come off. Okay, it's very, okay, well it is a powder foundation. I thought it was gonna be more of a cream effect, but, so what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna just start to pop this on the skin. Oh, okay, right. So we are popping this on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it to one side of my face just so we can see so far. So if I can tell a difference. I think the undertone's a little bit pink. It's a little bit pink. So I don't know if you can tell. It's sort of like brightened my face up a little bit. But what I am finding is it sits really nicely. Like I'm having to pat it on because I'm really scared that I'm going to separate the foundation. Okay, if you pat it on, it feels really, really nice. Now, it does look better on this side where I've added the powder foundation. Now, it's not looking cakey or anything, but I do think I could have got a better shade because it is slightly pinky and it is slightly washing me out, but that's okay. It's not separating the foundation. I think if you go in and swipe, then it might, but so far, if I put it on top of these scars, definitely adding coverage, people. It's definitely adding coverage. But I don't know how much is too much because if you was to go out on a natural day and you didn't want to wear foundation and you just wanted a little bit of coverage on your skin, this would probably look really nice. It is washing me out a little bit. Like, I do think this would be a good foundation adjuster now. I know it sounds stupid, but for example, this foundation's a little bit too dark for me. Excuse me. But as I've applied this, it's lightened it up a little. Obviously I've got the wrong shade, but it does feel nice. Like it's not feeling like, it doesn't look cakey. And I am just like working it, I'm still working it into the skin. I don't know if I can tell anything right now, but it has not a slight blurring effect, but it makes it look, this side looks a lot lighter than this side. Can you guys tell? What do you guys think? Would you prefer this side or that side? I don't know if you guys can tell a difference, but it does give like quite a nice effect on it. I think this would be really good for makeup artists. I generally do. I think this would just work. Like if at the time they just want to quickly put something on for a shoot, or they've put the foundation on, done all the makeup, and they've got to do touch-ups, this would be a really, really nice foundation. And I get what they say when they mean on the go. Like you could probably just take this with you as a little compact and just add extra bits of foundation because it is covering. It does have coverage to it. It's not like just coloured powder. It's actually a powder that has an element of coverage to it. So I get what they mean by a powder foundation. I think this is like a really interesting product. Like it's probably really interesting. I don't know how it's going to sit. It has got more of a pink tone to it, but it'll be okay. When we bronze and all of that jazz, it should be okay. I don't know how like powder foundations work, so I can't compare it to any other. It has washed me out a tad, hasn't it? Ooh. That is what it's looking like. Has washed me out a little bit, but it's the wrong shade. I got the wrong shade, but it doesn't matter because sort of goes well with the shade that I picked because that is too dark. The thing I am saying is I think this would be good as just a foundation, like if you just want this by yourself. I don't know, I think if I put any more like cream on my face, I'm gonna look really cakey. But it has covered like more than what the foundation covered. But obviously with the foundation, like the coverage here, like my scars have gone, hasn't clung to any texture, it's not accentuating anything, it's not looking drying, so that's good. But the shade, I think for me, is just wrong. But that's okay, we live and we learn. Probably go for a better shade. I think F5 or F10 would probably be better for me. These would probably look sick as bronzers or like contour things. If you want something for contouring, this would look really nice. But I've not tried the MAC one, so I can't compare. But these look actually nice on. It does look nice on. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the rest of my face, do all of that jazz, and come back to you guys. Okay guys, so I'm back. I've done the rest of my face. The past couple of videos are all gonna look like deja vu because I look the same. Anywho, this powder foundation has held up really, really well. I think it's ever so slightly a little bit cakey. Like I feel like I've definitely, if you're that type of person that hates to feel foundation, then it might not be for you, because I feel as if I've obviously take into account I have foundation underneath. So take into account I have foundation underneath. I do feel like I've got a lot of powder and cream on. So I wouldn't advise you packing on too many powders. I had to set this twice. I had to use setting spray. I had to use the Morphe setting spray and the hyaluronic fixing spray by Makeup Revolution to set my face. And I used the Nip and Fab mattifying one because I just needed all of the creams and the powders to mix in together beautifully. It did work. I'll give you a little close up. It does look really, really nice on. I am looking really, really nice. I've had this on for a few hours now, so it's not been like I've just put it on and I'm taking it off. I have had this on for quite a few hours. It's now dark. I started filming when it was light. It is now dark outside, I should say, but yeah, I do really like this. I'd love to see what it's like as just as a foundation, like without the foundation underneath that I've got on. But I wanted to try for you guys because I know most of you will probably use it on top of foundation, because I know a lot of you do them with the MAC foundation anyway. I think for makeup artists, this could be a good one. If you don't want to spend the money on the makeup on the MAC one for your clients and you want to buy loads of them, this would be a good grab and reach, and it's £5. You can't go wrong. I'm not having any problems at all. It's not looking too cakey, but I feel it's a little bit heavy because I've got quite a few layers on, but that I don't think is the powder foundation's fault. But so far, I am liking it. It's a first impression. I'm very, very impressed with it. You're going to want to, if you're a makeup artist, you don't need to worry about the shades. But if you're going to find a shade, I don't know, I think you might want to go just a tad bit darker than what you'd usually be, because this F8 is a little bit pinky for me and a little bit light. But it's okay. I had to really bronze. It works well with other powders. I did put bronzer over the top. I did use the new Makeup Revolution bronzer, the Mega Bronzer in Warm. I did use this. I think this is a remake of their original Mega Bronzer. I don't know, but I did use this on the top. Not loads of it, but it did go really, really nicely with it. It's a little bit like separating around my chin area, but I have had this on for a few hours. It's like, it's nice. It is nice. I think if you want to try it out, then try it out. No harm can go wrong. You're not really going to waste out on much because it is £5. Do you know what I mean? It's not like you're going to be going to MAC and spending 30 odd quid on a foundation powder and it doesn't work. So I think if you want to know, let's say like this, if you want to know a demo before you get the MAC one, or if you just want something like that, get it. It's £5. You can't go wrong. And then if you really enjoy it, maybe try the MAC one. I've not tried the MAC one yet, so I wouldn't know what to suggest. But yes, I think the shade F8 is good, but the tone, the undertone is a little bit, it's a little bit pink, but it works. It looks really nice. With the foundation that I used, it was too warm and dark for me, but this really neutralised it. It's matched me really, really well. So I do think it's actually all right, actually. It's not too bad. So yeah, this is what the face is looking like. So yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a massive thumbs up. I hope I've helped you. If you've got any questions, please feel free to just comment down in the comment section. I always reply to you guys. Also, if you want something a bit direct and you want a conversation, head over to my Instagram and give me a cheeky DM. I'm always replying to you guys. So if you did enjoy this video, like I said, give it a massive thumbs up. I love all of you. I hope you guys take care, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye.